Tommy, how exciting is it for a defense to go against a celebrated back like Jonathan Taylor, and does that get you going even more this week?
Yeah, I think even from Sunday when we went to meeting with Coach Jay, I think we're really excited just to have this type of competition with the back that he is and with the O-line they have. They're a really good O-line and a strong physical back, so I think this game will come down to like the front seven linebackers and D-line.
Right next door, Bill from the Dispatch.
Yeah, did you watch the Wisconsin-Illinois game, and were you hoping Wisconsin would come in undefeated?
I watched like the highlights of it at the end, and I mean they just had a couple slip-ups, but yeah, I think probably everyone wanted them to come in undefeated so we could play them, but we'll see.
Your thoughts on, I'm sure it doesn't take any of the luster away.
Yeah, it doesn't take anything away. We're still going to prepare, like, even if they did win or if they lost, so we prepare the same way.
Front row left, Doug from Cleveland.com.
You're strong, right?
That's just what they say.
How strong are you? Like, can you drop some numbers on us or explain? Just talk about that a little bit.
I mean, just from like lift, like what specifics? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what good numbers are. Like, what's your bench press? How many times can you do 225 on the bench?
The last time I did it was during the summer, and I got 36.
That seems like a lot. Why? How did that develop for you? Were you just a kid who in high school loved to be in the weight room, or why did you develop that part of your game?
Yeah, I think always just growing up, my dad was big on weights, and I think that just developed when getting to the high school, and then especially getting to Ohio State, just continue to develop that part of my game, and then also get into other attributes as well.
So once you are strong and now you get out there on the field, what else do you have to do to be successful as a defensive tackle on the interior of the defense? I'm sure strength is nice, but that's not the only thing.
I think you can have all the attributes in the world, but if your technique's not good with what we've been taught here with Coach Jay, then you're not going to be a successful player. So I think technique goes along probably more important than anything than if you have great attributes.
Fourth row left, Andy from the Lantern.
Yeah, so we heard a lot about working with Coach Jay and like how big that is for you guys. What has been his biggest stressor to you for this season and your improvement as a player?
I think so far the biggest things he wanted me to do is just try to wreck the line of scrimmage and try to knock line of scrimmage back, and that's been the biggest thing for me is just trying to create disruptions in the backfield and try to do the best I can.
Front row right, Austin from Lettermen Row.
Tommy, the play that kind of flashed to me the other night was when you came from one hash all the way to the sideline to make the tackle. Everybody talks about your strength and you battle in the trenches, but is that a kind of play that gets you a lot of love from the coaches for the energy and the speed and everything that goes into chasing a play down?
Yeah, and I think that's just something that we've been going through that since the summer and since the start of since preseason camp has been running to the ball. That's been one of our big keys for the season, and so we run to the ball every practice, and that's just been stuck in I think all of the defensive guys' minds. It's just got to get to the ball. So I think that's just the thing.
I would think a big guy like you in the middle would run all the way to the sideline. You probably you don't like that, do you?
I mean, it takes some more energy, but it's just another hustle play, and that's what we need on the defensive end.
Front row middle, Dave from 24/7.
Tommy, Chase Young's development as a leader, is that something that he's elevated that this year, or has he always kind of been like that?
I think he really took a big leap from last year in his leadership role. I think not just on the defensive side, but as for the whole team. And I think he's really stepped up, and he can show that just through his play, but also like the energy he brings during the warm-ups and in practice as well. He's a great he shows it in practice, and I think he stepped up his role this year.
You have a guy that everybody's projecting as a top 5 pick in Chase Young, and he's out there leading by example. That's gotta mean a lot to you guys, and really, I guess that's the embodiment of leadership right there.
Yeah, it for sure is. It shows the way he practices. It makes everyone want to practice harder and be better. So I think that's a testament to him.
Got time for one more question if I missed anybody. Not. Front row right, Tim, Lettermen Row.
Real quick, when y'all watched the video, I don't know if y'all watched the video of the Northwestern game, but when Dawand Jones knocked down, it looked like the entire Northwestern defensive line plus some of y'all's guys. I mean, what was the reaction? Obviously, Mitch Rossi had a hell of a block on that play too, but
I think once we saw him go in the game, everyone was just excited to see him get in there and try to do something. And like he did on that play, he opened up a big hole for T to score a touchdown. And I think everyone was just really excited for him, and everyone was going crazy on the sideline.
I don't know if you go against him ever in practice, but what is it like going against a guy who's 6'8", 360 or whatever he is?
He's heavy. Give me that. But he practices really hard, and he's getting better day by day. So I think that's good for him, and he's getting developed well by Coach Stud, and I think he's going to keep improving.
Tommy, just real quick, does this just feel like a game for you? With the run game like this, do you feel like this is a game where you can really help this team?
Yeah, I think it's a game for especially the D-line and linebackers. I think this will be a big test for us this season of like stopping the run game and stopping Jonathan Taylor and seeing just playing physical up front. So I think it will be a really physical game.
Tommy, thank you very much.
Tommy.
Thanks, Tommy.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe below to get the latest videos from Lettermen Row.
We got Letterman Live, we've got the practice report, we got rapid reaction. Hey, and you know we got Buck IQ with Zach Bourne.
For sure, we got recruiting breakdowns with Berm. We got whatever you need. Ohio State football and Ohio State athletics, we've got you covered here at Lettermen Row.